think if we say food, we'll be good. Because that is what we really want. We don't have a production tile actually to make use of the production. Well, yeah, it does. Okay, so in case you missed it the first time, this is how this works. If you tell it production focus, because how the game adds up all the stuff, it does food first. So it says, oh, you're gonna get 3 more food. At the end of this turn, we'll fill up. Zoop, calculates the food. Bing, new citizen happens instantly. It adds a new citizen. Then it says, hey governor, I have a new citizen. The player hasn't started their turn yet, so they can't manually place it. Where would you like him to go? And the governor says, well, since I've got production focused, we're going to stick him right here. It's the most productive tile we've got. Okay, there he goes. Then the game says, okay, now that that's done, let's go down the list. How much gold do we get? Ching, ching, ching. How much science do we get? Ching, ching, ching. How much? And so on down the line, as well as the hammers. Those all come after food. So it's not exactly free hammers. By doing this, right, you just say production focus and you get it. It's going to happen anyways. So a lot of people say, oh, you get free hammers out of it. It's not an exploit. It's not a freebie. It would happen anyways. It happens to the AI. What we're doing is we're checking production focus, but we're usually manually assigning them onto the food tiles because that's what we actually want. We don't actually want more production. We want the food. But you can't get the bonus food from the next guy because when he comes in and the next guy works here, they already calculated the food for that turn. So it doesn't do you any good. So that's why having anything other than that gets you a bonus. But I don't want to bother with that anymore. So I'm going to tell everybody, hey, food focus, because it's what I actually want. I'm going to miss out on that little bit every time they get a new citizen. But I don't care. Just get as many citizens as quickly as possible. And we'll blow them away by the power of the people. It's not so hard. Buy a brickworks. Have a free cistern. And where's the other one? Sure, we'll go ahead and start buying potters now as well. Potter and the sewer, and of course the town square. It's only 30 gold. It's a drop in the bucket. Build yourself a town council and a public bath. I think we'll call that a decent start. We'll be back to buy the other things that we need for our national wonders in a okay, in a monument. You convinced me. Alright, I like you. Only because I like you so much. Alright, so that's the explanation there. Now you know. Singapore is full of the Batmanias, but is Genoa? No! It's a tragedy. We have to fix that ASAP, guys. Guys, get a move on. Poho Kui does not have the Batmania. Neither does Mammoth. I already sent this guy to Mammoth. So it's a race to Mammoth. Let's go over here, see what we find. Antwerp. Batmania! Oh, they want what, a great musician? That's not going to happen for a long time, fellas. You can't possibly get great musicians until acoustics, I believe. Yeah, Musicians Guild is the first points towards great musician. Yeah. Okay, so not that long. Theoretically, in the realm of a dozen turns from now. But I'm trying to go faster here, so stop distracting me. We're gonna automate. We're gonna, let's see what happens if I automate this guy. Where are you going? Where are you going? You left the bounds of the city, you fool! Oh dear, I knew this was a bad idea. I knew this was a bad idea. Alright. New city. New city. Right where we wanted it. We'll call it New Ranagar? New Ranagar. I wonder if that's on New Thanagar. The homeworld of Hot Girl. She is not! Some ancient Egyptian priest. She's an alien from Thanagar. Warrior race. Come on. It's way cooler. But, you know. Whatever, CW. I guess ancient Egyptians are cool too, but Meh, whatever. At least they got the meteorite turning, what's his name? Immortal, right. What are we doing? We're gonna build a town council, that's right. We're gonna buy a sewer, and then you're gonna build a public bath, and buy a potter, and a cistern, and brickworks, that's right. And a free worker. Everybody starts with a free worker in Batland. It's the... We'll just set them on food focus and be done. Haha, that's so easy. Automate. Mesa... Okay. Let's not automate the brand... Let's not automate the newbies. Because they have a tendency to run away. In fact, I don't know what you're doing, but stop it. Okay, we're gonna found a new city. We're gonna call it free worker. No, let's buy the things first. Brickworks, cistern. Down here, potter, build public baths, buy sewer. Buy town square, build town council before the public baths. You gotta get organized before you can get clean. You gotta clean up this town, and then clean up the town. Does that make sense? Of course it does. Why does... This is the other problem with the governors. They're like, oh my gosh, 20 gold. Guys, it's 20 gold. I know we can't eat it, but it's 20 gold. Everything else is only 2 food. This is 20 gold we're talking about here. You can't beat that, and they're right. You cannot beat that for gold alone. I don't know. I mean, yeah, those are only 2 food tiles, so maybe they're not that good. But, oh, really? Really? Okay. Okay, hold the phone. Hold the phone. No. Sorry, guys, we gotta make a change. We have to make a change here. You're no longer gonna be called, Middleton. Codename... How many? You gotta have at least 3. Okay. Codename SSS. Because I wanna save this. The suspense. Okay. I'm gonna go a little bit out of order. So this is now the new Middleton. Okay, it's close. It's still kind of middle-ish on the map, right? It's right there. It's right next door. They're neighbors. Because this is the one with the Krakatoa. Remember? Therefore, it gets the high honor of being called Science City. Right? With the Krakatoa and the Science of Cities. Yes. Krakatoa in Science City. It makes sense. Just it makes too much sense to not be. I try not to do too much fiddling with the... You know, I've got lots of things. Dos Rios has no rivers in sight. But there actually aren't that many rivers on the map, period. So, good luck with that. It had to be done. It had to be done. It's right nearby. I can do it. It had to be done. Oh, and Science City? Switch to food focused. Thanks. Well, while we're there, while we're thinking of it. Oh, you can go. You are also getting close to these guys. The Shoshone city of Pahokwi. Yeah, head on down. Say hello. Say what's up. Mammoth City, you've got one thing going for you. Should we lumber mill it? Or what do we want then? Do we actually want lumber mills? If I automate him, I bet he's gonna make a lumber mill. Which is okay. Production is good. We've got a lot of food in anyways. Plenty of places for other... Let's see. Let's just automate the guy. Let's see what happens. Eventually, I should hope that eventually everything's gonna just get... where are you going? Fixed and hooked up and connected anyways? I would think. I don't know. This missionary should go to Neapolis, I suppose. This guy can go to the New Carthage. And this guy can go. I sure hope we don't have the Carthaginians in here, do we? Oh, we do. Hi. You're like right over there, aren't you? Yeah, there's the old Carthage and we have the new Carthage. That's kind of awkward. I hope they don't found so many cities that they need to reset the name list and also have to call something New Carthage. That would be awkward. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go, man? Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? I don't know. Antium. Sure. Let's go with that. We got some production to choose. Gotham is done with the Chichen Itza. Good job, guys. Good job. Claps all around. Why can we not need incense or spices? Why do we not have... Here's the incense. Oh, and it's not finished. And... You don't have spices? Did I miss spices? Oh, I skipped the spices, didn't I? Oh, they're down here in Metropolis. Okay. Okay. This is what happens when you iterate over this type of map for so many times while making it, and you forget where you put things this time versus the last time versus replacing them with more Eldorados. Okay. Somebody get on that. Somebody, please, get on that. I need my perfumery! Alright. Alright. We don't need any more workboats here. We don't need any... Really? We don't need... anything in particular. Except 52 Colosseums, 47 temples, and 39 barracks. Oh my goodness. Maybe we should make wealth. Ooh! That's a lot of money. Or... research. Oh, it doesn't get us to... Really? Go from... Because that's a lot. That almost doubles it. Doesn't get us down to 1 turn. That would be... We're 351 away. Yeah, we're not going to add 351 science. This turn. You know, for the turn... We're going to get a whole lot of great dudes, though. That's fantastic. That's what happens when you work every specialist slot you possibly can. And are you still on production focus? Maybe now's a good time to say food focus? And... Okay, moves this guy from here to there. Big deal. Okay, that'll work. Whatever. Hey, while we're peeking in on everybody, switch them to food focus before we forget. That's the new norm. And strongholds are good. I do like an engineer slot. Parochial school is better because it's a scientist slot. Hello. Think, McFly. Think. Food focus, please. Parochial school is done in jump. What do we need next? What do we need next? We've got the faithy things. I guess we could put a cathedral in. Agora is going to add an artist slot. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. I do want more specialist slots. Probably... I don't have a good solid number. Certainly at least by population 10. I can start filling in these. As long as I can maintain, you know, a citizen growth in a few turns. Amphitheater is done, so we need... What do we need? We've got... I think we got everything. No, there, Colosseum. That's the thing we need. Guess that's it. Okay. Emerald City. Switch to food focus. We have no specialist slots to fill. Okay, we've got the shrine. Oh, you know what that means. Temple time! Yay! Anything interesting from the city-states? Doesn't look like it. Seagullville became religious all by itself. Good job, Seagullville. I knew you could do it. And Gotham has grown. We looked at Gotham. Metropolis has grown. Oh, we can switch them to food focus. And, oh, I didn't fill these guys in. Oops. That's the trick there if you're gonna... I suppose we could say... It's a great people focus. Of course we would work all these. Versus food focus would work none of those. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 empty tiles here. Versus, nope, put them in. Stop moving. Ah, it's this guy. Okay, interesting. Why does he work this one instead? Okay, so great person focus, bad idea. Manual specialist control, food focus. That's what I want. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so food focus, please. Fill somebody in the parochial school, and if we're gonna do food focus, I can reset the tiles. Haha! Just do it automatically. It'll be great. You're not doing the Krakatoas though. Let's do the Krakatoas. Did Metropolis skip the Krakatoas? No, they did not, because Metropolis knows better. Good job, guys. Central, you need a few more citizens. I guess. You call this food focus? What the heck? This is the worst food focus I have ever seen. Like, are you kidding me right now? Look at it. 4 food, 3 food, 4 food, 3... And you're working these. That produce 1 food. How is this maximizing the food? Tell me. This is why the governors cannot be trusted. Too bad. I'm doing it anyways. We're doing it anyways. Fill in the specialist. Send everybody on food focus. And... should I be resetting the tiles, or should I just leave the ones that I've locked as the ones I've locked? I don't know. I'm gonna guess reset them would be the best plan. Reset food focus. That way it frees everybody up to move around, so that when something does change, you know, some improvements come on the tiles, they can move everybody as needed, not just the newest guy. Okay. Oh, I don't like this. I really... oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. This is the session that's gonna give me... indigestion. Okay. Food focus. Fill the carpentry. Drink my tea. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. We're still making over 1,000 science, 2,000 culture, 2,000 faith, almost 2,000 happiness. That's a lot of unhappiness generated by population. It's a shame we don't have... Doesn't something give me... happiness for each city you own connected to the capital. Minus 5% unhappiness from citizens in non-occupied cities. Okay, that's the one we want to rebalance our happy quota. Okay. Alright, Jump City. Jump City. Reset tiles. Food focus. But stick somebody in the parochial school. Somebody's got to be going to school. We got to be learning something here. Otherwise, what are we doing with our time? Star City. How's everybody doing? Reset. Go to a food focus. Keep the carpentry filled. Good job, guys. Keystone. Okay, this is getting easier. I'm getting used to it. I'm trying not to look at the left side of my screen here. Just ignore all this, especially that or looking at what tiles they do or do not fill. Oh, thank goodness, someone's still working. The Great Barrier Reef. Thank goodness. I'd have a conniption fit if they skipped that, because I love me some Great Barrier Reef.